Jim's gonna power wash the tank. I mean, that's how you get it clean, right? I gotta change my category. Hold up. Wait, oh, that's the wrong browser. Here it is. Power wash the tank. Okay, let's see. Power wash your legs while you're in there. There we go. We gotta play some music. Deus Ex, right? Yeah, it can look pretty dope. I don't know how much more of the Deus Ex soundtrack we got. Let's see. We're almost halfway through it, actually. It was a bonus job, right? So for the next bonus job, we need 145 stars. We're 70% through this. Okay. Yeah, the game looked dope. I'll probably do what he did and do the PS3 emulator one day and play it. That's clean. Yeah, this part. Wow. Look at that, that's cool. Neil Patrick Harris. You know he's a good actor because none of the characters he plays are anything like him. You know what I mean? Like, you know how some actors basically play themselves a lot? And they're good at it, but that's basically what they do. Like Jack Nicholson is said to always play himself, for example. But, yeah, Neil Patrick Harris basically never plays himself. None of his characters are anything like him. They're usually quite the opposite, actually. I think I'm gonna go, maybe this one. Yeah, just have a little more range, but I don't want to go too crazy. Done a lot of stage work, yeah. Well, that's not part of what I'm doing. It's like a lot of little tiny spots that I missed, it looks like. What did he play Spider-Man in previous to Shattered Dimensions? MTV series? I don't remember there even being a series on MTV. That must have been something I was completely unaware of. What was it called? Spider-Man Goes to Lollapalooza? Spider-Man, the new animated series. I'm completely unaware of its existence. Wow. Never heard of that. You gotta admit, Spider-Man Goes to Lollapalooza. That'd be pretty dope. Oh, it was between the Raimi films, but they couldn't get Tobey Maguire, huh? Which is funny, because Tobey Maguire did voice Spider-Man in the video games based off of him. But Neil Patrick Harris is... See, I could see him as Peter Parker, though, you know? But I feel like it should have given it to me by now. garish at first, but very fluid in motion. That sounds like a lot of MTV's cartoons. Remember MTV's Oddities? Hey, alright. Start doing this wall. Remember, Oddities Season 1 was like the head, and it was just like the dude had a big head. That was like the whole thing. And it was sort of this weird sci-fi thing, you know? But it was fun. And then they did Season 2, which was the Max, based on the Image comic, and that was also very good. Oh, I didn't realize that Rim was its own thing, but we got it. And then the Season 3 was the head again, but it wasn't as good. Like, the head became really, like, just like more like a sitcom than anything. It was no longer weird. I mean, it was basically just an animated sitcom with a dude that had a big head. All the sci-fi-ness was taken out of it. But yeah, their version of the Max was very good. It was very close to the comic in terms of its tone and everything. Yeah, I'll come back for that, actually. Michael Clark Duncan is the King. I mean, he played him in Daredevil, the movie version, so that makes sense. I think it would be better angle to come up like this. Alright. Alright. I don't know, we'll just start here. That's upper wall. Alright. Okay. Maybe I should try to, like... I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do like that. Do the extra long john. Yeah, some of the casting was rather good, but it just wasn't a good movie. Like, I don't blame Ben Affleck for being Daredevil, or, you know, Jennifer Garner's Elektra, or... Although Jon Favreau as Foggy Nelson didn't really do it for me. Actually, I think I'm too close. You know, obviously Michael Clark Duncan was good, and Colin Farrell was good. He played himself in Crack? What? Oh boy. But overall, like, it just wasn't a good script. Joe Pantoliano as Ben Urich was a good choice as well. Yeah, it was unfocused. Like, they couldn't decide what kind of guy they wanted him to be, you know, and it didn't feel like Daredevil. It gave us Evanescence, there is that. Most people first heard of Evanescence because they had a song in Daredevil. Yeah, there wasn't an original thing about it. I mean, even the aspects that were original, at least to a movie, which were, you know, from the comic, with Daredevil being Catholic and him being blind and everything, weren't really explored all that well. Well, at least the Daredevil suit didn't have nipples. Right? No nipples on the Daredevil suit. Not that we know of, right? I heard that when they were doing, I think it was Batman Begins. It was one of the Christopher Nolan movies, right? That they made a bat suit with nipples just as a joke to fuck with Christian Bale. Which, knowing what we know now, fucking with Christian Bale doesn't sound smart, but apparently he did think it was very funny. Yeah, they basically left Stick out of it. I mean, at least they did a very good version of Stick in the Netflix show. Charlie Cox seemed like he was born to play Daredevil, though. Bat nipples didn't bother you? I mean, okay, fair enough. You bring up a good point, right? That out of all the issues that Batman and Robin had, and there were many, Bat Nipples doesn't seem all that serious. But at the same time, when you really think about why Batman and Robin was so bad, right? It's not like Joel Schumacher isn't capable of making a good movie. He's made plenty of good movies, right? So it's certainly not that. And Schumacher will be the first to tell you that the whole concept of Batman and Robin was sell more toys. So, in a movie that's basically a giant fucking glorified, capitalist jerk-off to selling toys, why does Batman have nipples? Right? If it's supposed to be not a movie for, Batman fans, but it's supposed to be for kids that are going to buy toys, why does Batman have nipples? And I know that adults buy toys, but that's not their demographic. And, and I don't even hate fully what Schumacher wanted to do with Batman, which if you saw the previous film, Batman Forever, kind of got a bad rap, right? I thought it was pretty good. I thought that it was more of a take on the Adam West Batman. Gary says, it's all aliens. They're using our water to create clouds to disguise their activity, which is to steal all our natural resources. The cats are their recon units, and they're currently reporting back on dissenters. Guess who I heard this from? The mayor himself. We're days away from an invasion. Mark my words. Yeah, I really thought it was a take on the 60s Batman, and I thought it was cool for that. I nod again, this time backing well away. Smart move, Debo Chubb. It's just a shame that your name is Debo Chubb. But I love how Debo Chubb's whole thing is like, man, everybody in this town is crazy, but we don't seem to be anywhere near that town. We're in a desert somewhere, and I don't know of any deserts in the UK, but... Oh yeah, I grew up watching reruns of that. Adam West Batman. I'm like Nick at Night and shit. So I thought Batman Forever was unfairly maligned. But Batman and Robin is garbage. And it's not Schumacher's fault, as people like to say. It's the studio. It's Warner Brothers. They wanted that mess. They wanted a toy commercial. And I know the nipples were Schumacher's idea and what he was trying to go for. I don't agree with what he was trying to go for. But, yeah. There were lots of other problems there. Yeah, well, he's maligned because of... Well, partly because he's a gay dude, right? Let's be real. That's part of it. Or was, I should say. He's gone now. But... Batman didn't help his career, that's for sure. But he's done some pretty good films. Like, I really liked Phone Booth, for example. I need to get on top of there. Can I... Where's... Oh, here we are. Just do like this. Oh, hello. 2 episodes of House of Cards? I did not know that. What season was it in? Because I did not see every season. I basically stopped watching. I was gonna watch, like, the second to last season. I was kind of, like, just waiting for a time where I can binge it. And then the next season had come out already, or was about to come out. It was announced. And that's when Kevin Spacey's fuck shit happened. And I just couldn't do it. I was really into that show, too. That was season 1, aka the best season. I did look up what happens in House of Cards after I stopped watching, because I wanted to know what happens, I just didn't want to watch it. And it wasn't good at the end, it seems. Like, they very clumsily wrote him out of the show instead of just, you know, recasting or something, right? They just get Christopher Plummer, you know? They should have, like, while Christopher Plummer was alive, they should have had him redo all of Kevin Spacey's best movies. Hey, EB. Oh, you caught me when I'm doing this. We finished up X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and I didn't feel like on stream searching for art assets or Red Earth, so we're finishing this up. I gotta pee again. Wait, this isn't fully done now. Where did I... Oh, it's like all over here. Oh, the UK House of Cards? That might be interesting. Because, yeah, like I said, I was really into that show, and Kevin fucking Spacey's bullshit ruined it for me. And I never watched the final 2 seasons. All this water inspires peeing, you're right. Can I just jump over there? It's rough to jump. Oh, I got there, okay. Because it looks like there's some... Well, now I don't see it. Oh, because I got the extra long john on. Maybe I was wrong. I'm gonna go run and pee as soon as I get this thing cleaned. Oh yeah, like I see we're down there. Hey, alright. This is Deus Ex still. It's a long soundtrack, so I'm just playing it till it's over. And I think I picked the next soundtrack. And then after that we'll ask you guys. But I'll be right back, I just run and pee real quick. Well, I'm curious what your request is, but I think I picked the next one, and then we'll see. Not even on, like, BritBox or something? Oh, well. Wait, hold on. Okay. Go on, Gary. When he comes back, I'll have to find out what... I'm sure it could be found for download, you know? Nice. You know, on totally legitimate websites. That part's clean? Okay. Oh, hello. Scaffolding. It'll fall off a Cybertruck. It's not a big truck. It's a series of tubes. You know what's fucked up about that meme? That the guy really did say that, and he's kind of right in a way that the internet is more akin to a series of tubes than it is akin to a big truck. But at the same time, he was speaking out against net neutrality at the time, so fuck that guy. Welcome back, EB. So what is the... Like I said, I want to pick the next soundtrack, but what is the one that you were thinking of? Yeah, he's wrong in a different way, right? Oh, Nair? Oh, I'm sure I could play that. Like, if it's on YouTube, I could play it. That's where I'm getting these soundtracks from. The many things learned from theater rhythm. Alright, so after Deus Ex, I'm gonna pick the next one, and then after that I'll do Nier. Yeah, I was gonna ask which particular version, because there's a bunch of them that, like, some of them are re-releases and some of them are like new games. Like, I know there's Nier, there's Nier Automata, there's Nier Replicant. The OG? Alright. Theatrical rhythm. Damn. Wait, who was corrupt? Oh, that guy. Yeah, the series of tubes guy. Well, anybody speaking out against net neutrality probably has somebody's in their pockets, you know. I'm gonna switch to Stubby. I'm close to it, so. So, EB, you missed earlier because I was talking about it earlier, but I gotta tell you this. Oh, that's a different thing. Okay. So, I learned something interesting today, that they're making a new Ninja Turtles movie, or rather it is coming out in August, right? And I didn't find out about this because it was given to me as, like, Ninja Turtles news, but it came to me as 9 Inch Nails news because 9 Inch Nails is doing the fucking soundtrack to the movie. And this news was leaked by Tony Hawk, and then confirmed by Trent Reznor. But think about this: 9 Inch Nails, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, leaked by Tony Hawk. That is the most 90s thing ever. What could be more 90s than that, right? And then I looked at the cast, and it was insane. It's not a big truck. I mean, you're right. Yeah, the cast they did seem to just be using child actors for the Ninja Turtles, which is smart because they are supposed to be teenagers. But it was like, you know, like Maya Rudolph's in it, and just some weird choices, you know. And like Jackie Chan as Splinter, I think is a good choice, but some of them are like Bebop and Rocksteady were like was it Rocksteady was John Cena and Bebop was like Seth Rogen? And I'm like, that's so fucking weird, right? And it seems the main villain might actually be Baxter, and he's played by Giancarlo Esposito. And a whole bunch of characters that I only remember from them either being in the fighting game or because they were action figures. Sweet. I'm looking forward to that. I'm also really looking forward to Music Appreciation because I haven't really heard very much of Living Colour in a long time. But I remember some of their songs were like totally my jam. Like everybody remembers Cult of Personality, but they had a bunch of really good hits off the first 2 albums, which is what I'm playing. Yeah, because Bebop was supposed to be black, right? I know he's not a character from the comics, but I remember... I think he was black, wasn't he? Yeah, it's a cartoon, but it's a movie that's coming out in August, but... The interesting thing for me is the soundtrack by Nine Inch Nails, like... And that it was leaked out by Tony Hawk, who I guess just said it on Twitter, and why would he know this? Probably because apparently he's, like, best friends with Trent Reznor. Reznor probably wanted to leak it out, but he doesn't have a Twitter anymore. I don't know how many people are on his Tumblr, but... Jackie Chan's a good choice for Splinter, yeah. It was a lot of interesting choices. The weirdest one was that Leatherface is a girl. Who played her again? I think it was Rose Byrne, I wanted to say. But I'm just like... Leatherface is a lady? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Leatherface is a crocodile, right? But at the same time, it's like, really? But I'm like, you cast an Australian actress instead of, like, somebody, like, Southern American? You know, like somebody from, like, Louisiana or something? I'm sure there was a Cajun actress you could have gotten. Choices are being made. Some of them are very good, and some of them are very confusing. Well, it's definitely a new spin, that's for sure. But other than, like, Baxter and Bebop and Rocksteady, most of the villains in it are so obscure that it doesn't matter who plays them because they were in, like, an episode of the cartoon and, like, the fighting game or something, you know? They had an action figure. Oh, that rim is its own thing. I don't have to get that too. Yeah, I didn't realize that rim was its own thing. What the hell does that mean? I haven't seen a trailer or anything. I just saw like some pictures. But like I said, the main interest to me was Nine Inch Nails. I mean, I like Ninja Turtles and everything, but... Nine Inch Nails haven't released an album since Ghost 6 came out in 2020. And everything they've done since then has been soundtracks, like Watchmen, for example, and a few movies. Oh, and Ice Cube's in it. Who did Ice Cube play? I forget. I think he's just one of the, like, obscure villains. Oh, yeah, wait, that's right, he was Superfly. I just remember. But I saw Ice on the list. I saw the word Ice, and I'm like, is Vanilla Ice in it? Let me see something real quick. Oh, nope, nope. Is this ridge its own thing? It is. And I think I'm going to have to get above it to do most of that. Alright, but let me first finish this wall. This wall is taunting me. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Watchmen soundtrack was perfect. I remember they said, like, oh, the Watchmen soundtrack's going to be done by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, and I'm like, well, that's Nine Inch Nails. That's awesome. I'm thinking it might be this, like, ridge here. that I might have to, like... right there's a little dirt. What I'm doing is so unsafe, but... Aha! Yeah, the Watchmen series is perfect. Does not need a second season. It ended in a perfectly wonderful, ambiguous way, just like the comic book did. There we go. All right. Oh. Okay, so hold on. Let me see something real quick. All right. That trim's done. This trim. Okay. Get on this and... I think I'm gonna need to get up on this for at least some of it. Yo, this sounds like, It sounds like encounter music from something. What am I thinking of? Obviously it's Deus Ex, but it sounds like... God, what game had a song that was like exactly like this? Well, just the melody at least. So in other words, they chose to be black. Because, I mean, they're not human, right? They're not humans turned into turtles. They're turtles turned into, like, almost vaguely humans. So by that logic, in choosing a human form, it's really just their choice what they would look like. And, you know, like, they've always sort of been... you know, like, really into hip-hop culture and stuff, so if they choose to present themselves as black, that's perfectly reasonable. Can I stand on the rim? I can. Okay. This tiny little ledge I can stand on. There's some dirt. Hey, we got it. All right, cool. Come on off of there. So I think really the only thing left is this shit. I should get up on the top of it, but I just want to do this thing that's jutting out. The cooling is the AC. Up the panel. All right, cool. Alright, cool. The control room roof. So, even though this looks like we're in a desert pretty far away from the volcano and the town and everything, I mean, the guy did mention in the last text, like, the mayor and the cats and everything, and I'm just like... So it is nearby, right? Very weird. I have a few of the issues from the original print run, but not the whole thing. I think I have like 9 of them. I do have two copies of the trade paperback sitting right there. One of them is a first printing of the trade, not the original run, but here, let me bring it up. Yeah, so this is... Here, let me show these off. They're pretty fucking cool, if you're into Watchmen. So, this is the newer one that I have. And I think this is the design that most people are familiar with. I got it when I couldn't find the original one. I lost it. And I couldn't find it. I really wanted to read it. And, yeah. I just walked into the comic shop, and there's this kid there, and I said, I can't find my copy of Watchmen. And he looked all horrified. And, enough, Gunny! I'm trying to see which printing. It's got to be, like, pretty late printing, you know? I eventually did find the original. Does it say anywhere where? It's got to say somewhere what printing it is. 15th printing. That's the 15th printing. And then this is the original one that I had. And I forgot exactly how I came by this, to be honest, but I remember looking at it to decide what printing it was, and I was actually shocked to find out that this is the first printing. Let's see, where did it printed in Canada? First printing, yeah. I was shocked to find that. Which one is the one you have? Alright, I think I'm coming off of here. Library had the earlier cover. I mean, that was the cover for a long time before they went with the more kind of like iconic one. So, but that means it probably was an early printing then at the library. I do like the earlier one because it's very mysterious. But, yeah, I didn't know that the one that I had that was like a, you know, my older one was a first printing. I had no idea. I forgot how I came by it. It was pretty long time ago when I got it, you know. But I remember how I got the second one was specifically that I couldn't find it. I couldn't find my copy, so I went to the comic store and just bought a new one, figuring I had lost it. And I did eventually come across it. I don't know why I went all the way around like that. Choices were made. Gunny, can you please knock it off? Hey, alright. These walls would be easy to clean because the material ain't that dirty, but it's corrugated. He woke up and chose annoyance, yeah. My mom must have stepped out for some reason. Can't be to get Nathan because there's no school today, so she might have stepped out for whatever reason and he's freaking out. I woke up this morning and I chose silliness. Oh no, yesterday I chose silliness. Never mind. Today I actually got a good night's sleep for once. I didn't have any weird dreams where I'm afraid of snakes, even though I'm not afraid of snakes IRL. Were there differences in the art? Can you give an example? Because I have a first printing and a 15th printing. I could totally look into it. Actually fucking get up and do shit. There you go, Gray. Remind me to yell at Moogle when he reappears. Not really yell at him, but just be like, dude, what the fuck? The colors are different? It could be just different paper was used, is probably why. I don't know if these hinges are their own thing or not. Probably not. No, cool. Yeah, because it... Like, printing techniques got better, coloring techniques got better, and they used higher grade paper, I think. What on this trim is not clean? There we go. He's never gonna get that right. Wait, I thought I saw some dirt. Oh, there. Hey, alright, there we go. This should clean the roof right here, actually. There we go, roof's clean. And this one's not corrugated, so this should be mad easy. Hopefully I didn't miss anything on the satellite dish. And we'll find out very soon. No, it's just because, like, I was asking a question, and Alice had to step away. And I asked Moogle, and he was just gone. And he always just does this thing where he vanishes and doesn't tell anybody. Hold on. Alright, the base. There we go. Dirt Master General. Someone shook the treat bag. You know, most people announce when they're stepping away. Like, Alice announced that they had to step away. June is taking a shower right now. EB even said when they were going to the bathroom. Like, it's just good to know. Not with everybody, but with moderators. Alright, let's see what's not done. Instrument tower top trim. Oh, right there, I see. Right there. Okay. I can get up there. It's one of those circular trims. That. Alright, let's see if it's anything from the bottom bit. It does look like it's mostly done. It's just a little bit of dirt somewhere. Castlevania 4. Oh, yeah, kinda. Yeah, I hear it. Castlevania 4 intro. Yeah, totally. I just hope I don't have to climb up on the dish again. Alright, I'm gonna have to climb up and look from the other angle. Oh. Right there. Right there, too. Oh, it was completely recolored. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if I could see a difference. Or if, I don't know if my 15th edition is enough to a newer one. Wait, what page is this? Now, let me go to an earlier page. In the first issue, where I can see a difference. Page 13. It's definitely more vibrant. But it's not always more vibrant. It's definitely different color choices. I'm going to show you an example. From the old one, if you see this locker is sort of like that metallic navy green sort of color, right? And then in the new one, you can see it's gray. So yeah, it's not only more vibrant, but there are different color choices at a few places. Alright, I don't see any more dirt, so I'm just going to go over the... Oh, well, never mind. All right, what else? 94% for the pedestal door frame. Pedestal door frame. I think that's down here, right? Isn't this the pedestal entrance? Oh, the door frame, of course. Alright, pedestal door handle. Probably gotta, like... But yeah, I definitely noticed some differences when I look at it. Control room door frame. I don't have to go up on the dish. It's got to be the top of it. I'm gonna need the scaffolding. Nothing worse, when it comes to video games at least, nothing more cyberpunk than Deus Ex, right? Yeah, look at that. There we go. And control room power relay. I think that might be this? Yeah, it is. Hey! Alright, let's see it. That was a big job, bruv. Great work, Doc. Satellite dish looks out of this world clean. I don't know if it's going to help whoever it is pick up the signal from wherever it is they're pointing at, but at least my job's done. All the best, bud. Keep it flowing out there. Alright, so the next bonus job we will have to do at 145 stars. Let's go back to the main thing. Alright, so we'll take the shorter job with the smaller one, which is clean the helter-skelter at the Muckingham Recreational Ground. Kevin Bernard cracks me up because he's so, like, deadpan. As you know from previous correspondence, my helter-skelter is filthy dirty after rolling down the entire length of Willow Creek. We don't need to revisit specifics. All we need concern ourselves with is that we cannot live in a world where a helter-skelter is being economically outperformed by a carousel. Many thanks, Kevin. Oh, it's clearly magic, yeah. That tank you see on his back, that's infinite. He's got the infinite ammo cheat. Okay. Oh! Okay. Is there a way to climb up the slide? Because that's, I think, how we would get to the top. When I get to the bottom, I go back to the top of the slide. Then I turn and I go for a ride. Then I get to the bottom and I see you again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't you want me to love you? Coming down fast, I'm miles above you. Tell me the answer. You may be a lover, but you ain't no dancer. Helter-skelter. What comic artist do I feel is most unappreciated? Good question. Thinking about this. Hey, alright. I cleaned the pole. Maybe. I didn't look to see if there was an inside to it. There was one artist that had a really unusual take on... EB might be able to help me with this. A really unusual take on Green Lantern for a while, in like the 2000s. And he drew a bunch of things, but like was really known for like occasional issues of Green Lantern. So I don't know if, I don't know the guy's name though. It was like, he was drawing one or two issues here and there. He seemed to be a fill-in artist. of a comic when Van Cyber wasn't, and specifically I remember him doing a few right before Sinestro Corps happened. But I don't remember his name. I remember Ivan Reyes. Maybe, let me see if it's him. I remember that name. Let's see if that's him. No. No, I think Ivan Reyes was like the main artist and Van Cyber was doing the, Van Cyber was doing like the covers. The one thing that I remember is that he tended to draw Hal Jordan with longer hair than most people did. Not like full-on long hair, but longer than you would think, you know? Oh, let me take a look. Oh, nice. That's really cool. There's also Riddle's reply to me on the meme suppository just now. I don't remember who it was, to be honest. If I saw the art, I'd be like, yeah, that's him. Because it's very distinct. But, he never really, I felt, became popular. Alright, come on down here. Get the underside of the roof. Oh, wait, hold on. I wanted to, like, buy stuff, didn't I? So I'm using the Prime Vista. Oh, here's the extra long boy. Let's buy that. I got plenty of money right now. Let's get the soap nozzle. Anything that says Pro. It's weird how nothing's in any kind of order, you know? There's the turbo. I'm sure more stuff will pop up, because it seems to unlock based on stars. But now I got the extra long boy and the soap nozzle. Not that I really ever use the soap nozzle, but soap is cheating, as we know, right? Seem to be lower down. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Alright. Uh-huh. There we go. Got the roof. Alright. Alright, let me just kind of give myself some distance here. Do you know the artist I'm thinking of, or do you know like what the art looks like I'm talking about? There was a guy who, like I said, the main thing that I remember is that his art was like sort of a softer feel to it. Like it wasn't very bold, and he tended to draw Hal with longer hair. I got the door frame. Or no, we got the door, but not the frame. Oh. There we go. There's a little too much goat for me. Not that there's an acceptable amount of goat. Yeah. Well, we don't know what he said about Go-Goat, right? I mean, we can know. I'm just saying that I don't personally know because I refuse to watch that video. Seth Fisher. Let's see. The name does sound vaguely familiar. No. That's good, though, but no. Seth Fisher's art seems to be more pop artish sort of thing. Yeah. I said he was doing issues here and there. Like, he had like I think like a 3 or 4 issue run on Green Lantern that was like right before Sinestro Corps happened. Thank you. Get up on there. And then I think he was also drawing like Superman here and there. No, definitely not Van Sciver. I'm familiar with his work. He was only drawing the covers of Green Lantern at the time. Definitely not Van Sciver. He's definitely well known and is appreciated. Well, they like with the Earth Green Lanterns to have them like use all the rings, it seems. You know, they like to really mix it up. Got some close quarter shit here, huh? Well, it was definitely past Rebirth. Because, like I said, it was right before Sinestro Corps. If that helps. He only did, like, maybe, like, he had, like, a run, like, 3 or 4 issues, and I remember thinking, wow, this guy is, like, got a really unique interpretation, and I didn't know he was only going to be there for a few issues, you know? I was hoping he would stick around. Oh, DC Rebirth? It was before New 52. It was before New 52 for sure. It was before Blackest Night, it was before Sinestro Corps. It was basically when Jeff Johns was writing it, but the series had not yet become one event after the other. I'll just go around. Well, I might as well get this while I'm here. Alright, why not? Ah, here we are. Yeah, dead. Believed to be dead. By some people. Not everybody. I remember Hal Jordan saying, yeah, he's not dead. Dead. EED. Oh, it's bugging me. I'm not about to go digging up comics to look for it, but at the same time... Let me see if I can Google through this a bit. I guess there was Volume 3 of Green Lantern, right? Oh, I think I found the name. Because in my head, I'm thinking it was like a Hispanic name. No. Oh, these are all pictures of Jessica Cruz, though. Maybe not. No, not him. I saw Eduardo Pansica, and I thought that might be it, but it's not him. In my head, I'm thinking it might have been a Spanish name, though. Maybe it was Volume 4 then. Yeah, it was Volume 4 then. Carlos Pacheco? Carlos Pacheco. I actually know who Carlos Pacheco is, and I don't think it was him because he has more of a like a manga sort of feel to it, his art. And I don't know if he ever drew Green Lantern. I'm gonna look though. He did draw Green Lantern. Yeah, no, that's more of a manga art style. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, where the hell is that Google thing I just had? Okay, here we go. Definitely not Billy Tan. Okay, let's see. Does this list the artists? Anywhere? Collections. See also. This doesn't list the artists, this wiki page? Are you kidding me? But that was before they'd established what the Indigo Ring was all about. I'm having a hard time finding anything here. Let's see. Okay, that's before. That's during Sinestro Corps. That's during Sinestro Corps. I'm like clicking on individual issues, you know. I'm gonna find this. Let's try this one. That's during Sinestro Corps. Let's try this one. The thing is, he wasn't doing the covers, so it's kind of hard to... About to give up. You know what I'm saying? The dude only drew like a few issues of Green Lantern, and I can't fucking find it. No, I can't find. I'm sorry, I can't find it. I want to play this up. Whoa, hello. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Correct button. Correct buttons. There was a guy. He was going to be my answer to the question. I can't think of exactly when he was on Green Lantern. It was a really unique take on the characters. Hey now. Currently this... There we go, okay. Yeah, even if I have to go down to the basement and go through like a bunch of comics to find it. Alright. Knobs. I think Moogle fell asleep is what happened. I didn't look at what material the actual slide was made out of. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I see. Each railing section is its own thing. Wait, I bet I know. I definitely have some of the rings. What sucks is I never had the green one. I had like a bunch of the other colors. They were being given away with specific issues of Green Lantern, and I think the one that gave you the green ring I bought at a different store. Kind of go over here and see if there's anything from this side that I'm not. Ah. Right there. I don't know what else is. Ah. Let me get a little further away. Hey, alright, cool. Grant Morrison doing something odd. What? Now, a lot of this I'm going to have to do from the outside as well, so I'm not going to concern myself with getting each and every one completely clean. It's just that one I had access to the outside, you know? Oh god, Frank Quietly was so good. His work on All-Star Superman was chef's kiss. I know most people think of him as an artist for X-Men, but I think of him as Superman, you know. It is a metal slide, look at that. Like an intro to a Arion song. Yeah, his version of Superman is great. Always was a fan of the way he drew Superman and the supporting cast members. Alright. Boy, imagine how hot this thing gets. in the sun. Yeah, he's very careful to draw Clark with, you know, like really weird posture and facial expressions so he doesn't look too much like Superman. He still draws Clark as being very big, but he's like hunched over and meek, and you know, it just makes a lot of sense the way he does it. What's fucked up is that a lot of people had been saying that they wanted that, and now that he's saying he's going to give it, people are like, well, fuck you. And I think it's because it's not anything to do with the specific approach, even though they're saying that. It's that it's not Henry Cavill. Because it's not going to be Henry Cavill, they're pissed off. And I can understand that. But, you know, it's said and done at this point. I love how you could see the carousel that I cleaned down there. I just noticed that. Wait, Superman's woke because he saved somebody? That's so silly. Like, when has Superman ever not been woke? Kev's getting his helter-skelter clean now, is he? That's hilarious. It is. But not for the reason you think. I was hoping to hear from Kev because he's hilarious himself, but I'll go with this. Don't listen to his claptrap. That thing's been an eyesore for years. I don't think real carnival people are this competitive over which of their attractions makes more money. I mean, they're competitive, but they're not like this. Yep, that's exactly right. I mean, in the original run, like the first couple of issues of Superman, he was going around taking down like people beating their wives and bullies, you know? Like, there were no supervillains early on. It was an anti-bully fantasy, and it's always been that way. They think they own the Punisher, too, which is hilarious. Although Marvel's response to Chuds using the Punisher logo was very wrong. They gave him a new logo. And the new logo is terrible. They never should have done that. They should have just made the character himself so unattractive to Chuds that they wouldn't want to use the logo. This whole thing's at a weird angle, which makes sense. Helter Skelter, Helter Skelter. Yeah, the only, like, kind of chuddy version of Captain America was, not counting Captain Hydra, because that's AU, but... I mean, they're all AU, but, like, that was, you know, specifically, like, a brainwashed version of him. But, it was the ultimate Captain America, where he was really weird. And nobody liked that version. They used him as a straw man for, like, anything. And some of the choices they made were pretty weird. Like when he found out that, like, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were doing it. And he's like, that's wrong. And they're like, you don't understand, they're in love. And he's like, but they're brother and sister, that's wrong. And they're like, no, you don't understand because you're old and you have old values. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure being against brothers and sisters doing it is not an outdated thing, right? That's not outdated, that's still very much modern. All their possible dad watches. Yeah, Ultimates was just bad. I mean, Ultimate Universe, as you said, is bad. Like, Miles Morales came out of it. He was like the one good thing to come out of it. They rescued him from the Ultimate Universe, it seems. Hey, alright, that's done. Alright, nice. Now for this, I'm guessing the outside is dirty. I'm guessing the underside is probably dirty as well. Yep. Now we'll come back to that. Actually, it looks like each white section is its own thing. And the underside's part of it, so let's just... There we go. We'll be ending fairly soon. Well, everything was whack in Ultimates because the writers were whack. But his own comic, The Ultimate Spider-Man After Peter Died, was really good. I mean, it was good before. Hey. Oh, gotta crouch. Oh god, Marvel Zombies. Yeah. Marvel Zombies. Wasn't Ultimate Reed like full villain too? What does this song remind me of? Oh, I know what it reminds me of. Mega Man X. No, not Mega Man X. Command Mission. Similar art style. Breath of Fire 5. Stand up. The song reminded me very strongly of Breath of Fire 5. Your technique is excellent. Yeah, I'm pretty great at this. Jet control, 8 out of 10. Wonder what he would have considered a 10. Knowledge of apertures, 9 out of 10. Reed Richards is sort of like one of those characters like Professor X that was always meant to be good, but soap discretion, 8.5 out of 10. But then when you look at some of the stuff he's done, it comes off as fucked up. And I think that a lot of writers grew up being like, wait a minute, that's fucked up. And then when they got to write it, they made that character fucked up. Stance, 9.3 out of 10. So I think that it, you know, that's why you see, like, the overall villainization of Professor X or Reed Richards, because people are thinking back, like, to some choices that were made. Let me bring out the, I think just the regular long one should be fine. Congratulations. And I don't care what your ratings are as long as you pay me. Professor X was introduced lusty. Yeah, and that was considered perfectly fine by whoever was writing it, which, let's be real, that was Stan Lee. What do you mean you wonder what that says about... Oh, we're all talking about comic books or food? We're nerdy and hungry. I have no idea what we're doing for dinner tonight. I don't think we pulled out any meat, and there is definitely no, like, leftovers left, because we finished the leftovers already. And yesterday we had the goulash, which was really nice. Oh. We're a bunch of hungry nerds. I have no idea what we're eating. I feel like I've already gone around the whole thing, but we'll just finish the slide stuff and then I'll stop. There we go. Chicken Caesar salad, nice. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, Professor X wants to be with Jean, he just can't because he's in the wheelchair. Never mind that she's 15, right? And there were a lot of people that thought back, not only to that, but a lot of the fucked up things that you would see done by Reed Richards or by Professor X, and that's why it all got... the accountability caught up with the characters after a while. It says a lot about the writers, though, right? The original writers. Let's get the extra long buddy for this. I didn't even know there was an extra long one. I was taught that in that bonus job. Same thing with Hank Pym, to be honest. What's interesting is that the person who wrote that scene where Hank Pym hit Janet Van Dyne, he wasn't supposed to be hitting her on purpose. It was written as he lashed out and she was just in the way. And he didn't mean to hit her. But the artist basically drew him punching her. Which, you know, became a kind of a meme, you know? Oh, really? Really? Oh. I think I would need scaffolding or just be on the slide for that part. Oh my god, New 52 Aquaman was fucking excellent. That was Jeff Johns again. He may be kind of a shit, but he could write some great Silver Age-esque stories, you know? Hold on, is this rail's not finished? Oh, and the inner wall, really? Hold on. Come out of this, thank you. Oh yeah, look at all that. Oh. Soap discretion. Oh, there, okay, that's clean. But where... I mean, the problem is it's yellow. Oh, right there. Hey, alright, we got it. But... yeah... But I think we should stop, because it's 4:26. So let's stop. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't they write that she was possessed by some kind of, like, feminist demon or something? Comic books are fucking weird sometimes. Like, they're really fucking weird. Alright, guys, we're gonna go over the schedule, and then we're gonna do a raid. We're gonna call it a day. Malice, there you go. Alright, so here we go. This is what's going on. Tonight, of course, we have... why is it showing Xenosaga? This is the screen I should be on. Tonight, we have Music Appreciation at 7, so keep in mind that we are going to be doing that. We're going to be playing Living Color, the first 2 albums, on the Discord. Tomorrow night, for Tampon Tuesday, we're going to be starting Iconoclasts for Steam. Wednesday afternoon, we'll be turning, of course, with more PowerWash Sim for Steam as well. Thursday night, we got more Sark, The Art of Visual Stage for the Super Famicom. Friday afternoon, more Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster for Steam. Saturday night, we're going to be starting Xenosaga Episode 1, Will to Power, although the Will to Power part is in German, and that's for PlayStation 2. Sunday night, we're going to be finishing up Devil May Cry and possibly also starting, well, definitely we'll be starting Devil May Cry 2 for Steam. And then Monday afternoon, a week from today, not X-Men vs. Street Fighter, of course, we're finished with that. But we're going to be playing Red Earth, which is a really weird sort of fighting game that Capcom made. The one character that sort of made it outside of Red Earth was Tessa. Tessa was in, we saw her in SVC Chaos, this with SNK and Capcom. And also she was in like Pocket Fighter and a few other things. But I might actually set up 2 games because Red Earth only has 4 playable characters. So I'll also be setting up Street Fighter EX, which I don't know if I'm going to be playing it on arcade or PlayStation. We'll figure it out. But anyway, guys, let's head over here and we'll see who we have online that we could raid. Who's on? Let's see. We got Sakura Sushi, we got Jim Staff, we got Justin Wong, we got Carcala, we got Wade, we got D-Pad Danny. Gotta rate D-Pad Danny. He never streams anymore. D-Pad Danny used to stream like all the time. He's a friend of Jesse's. Oh, he's playing Hollow Knight though. Oh yeah. He's not in a category for some reason. I think he forgot how to stream. But he's playing Hollow Knight, which is cool. Everybody likes Hollow Knight, right? Let's head over to D-Pad Danny and say hi to him. He hasn't been online in ages. I've seen him on like Jesse's Discord server, but not on Twitch. Let's do raid call.
Oh, spikes.
Oop, damn.
My nemesis.
There we go. Alright guys, there's your raid call. Copy that, paste it as we head into D-Pad Danny's stream. We'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys later for Music Appreciation and tomorrow for Iconoclasts. We'll see you around in general on Discord and whatnot. Away we go. Hong Kong, baby.